We are back. And here's the thing. Since my last series of Real Buzz videos, I have seen a lot of movies, but I am pretty excited to kick off this series with this movie that I had seen back during the Vancouver International Film Festival. The movie I'm reviewing today has gone by many names. Now, at least in North America, the film is better known as The Taste of Things. I understand why this movie went through so many title changes because really, I don't think any of these titles can really properly encapsulate all of the qualities of this film. It romanticizes love and love of food in a way I've never quite seen before, taking the passion of the film's two main characters that they have for each other and pairing that with their joint passion for culinary arts. In regards to the Oscars, instead of choosing the obvious candidates to represent their country in competing for Best International Film, France instead surprised everyone, including me, by submitting The Taste of Things as their selection. Did they make the right decision? I have an answer, and I will let you know in a minute. A film with this much fine dining deserves a fine whiskey, and for that, I reached for one of my favorite scotches, Macallan 15. And while we're talking about great food and good scotch, let me really quickly plug a restaurant you really should visit if you're exploring Western Washington, and that is Orlando's Southern Barbecue on Whidbey Island. See, regional cuisine is great when it's authentic, and let me tell you, the Southern food and barbecue at Orlando's really is the best Southern barbecue you'll find in Western Washington. Full transparency, I am a little biased. This is a family restaurant owned and operated by my mom, so every now and then you'll catch me behind the bar bartending. But on the real, my mom has this original barbecue sauce that is the best to smother smoked pulled pork and brisket with. And they have like the juiciest grilled chicken, and they do deep fried catfish, and they have the sweetest homemade cornbread. You get the idea. Check it out. And if you've already been there, share about your visit in the comments and I will be sure to let my mom know. Okay, transitioning from Southern food back to French cuisine, let's move along with this review. Today, I'm sipping on Macallan 15 and reviewing the film, The Taste of Things. Cook Eugenie and her boss, Dodin, grow fond of one another over 20 years, and their romance gives rise to dishes that impress even the world's most illustrious chefs. When Dodin is faced with Eugenie's reluctance to commit, he begins to cook for her. Every single thing about this film is stunning. On the technical front, The Taste of Things has the whole production dialed in. The set design is rich with vibrant details of late 19th century period that the film takes place in. And the smooth cinematography captures it all with precise movement and long takes, which really plants me in these moments, these sequences, and these scenes so perfectly. Then there's the absolute wonderful chemistry between Benoit Magimel and Juliette Binoche. Their dynamic is so engaging and so endearing, it is so hard as an audience member not to fall in love with them and their perspectives of love for each other and their passions. So, I don't know, call it a well-planned marketing move, but it is so perfect that this movie is rolling out into North American theaters on Valentine's Day. This really is a great movie to take a date and just revel in. But on top of the great chemistry between the characters, and in addition to the top-notch production value, y'all, then there's the food. All I can say is, don't go into this movie hungry because there are so many scenes with incredible dishes being made, and every single dish is just mouth-watering. I mean, my screening at the Vancouver International Film Festival had the audience audibly reacting to the preparation and presentation of these dishes. So forgive the metaphor, but the cuisine is just truly the cherry on top of the cake that is an incredibly crafted film. There's honestly so much to love and appreciate about this film that I haven't even talked about yet. I mean, if you ask me, The Taste of Things is deserving of way more than just Best International Film. This should be contending for Best Set Design, Best Costume Design, Cinematography, Editing, Hair and Makeup, Sound Design, Screenplay, and honestly, I would even put it up for some above-the-line categories, particularly Juliette Binoche for Best Actress. The Taste of Things instantly became one of my favorite films of 2023. It's a cinematic masterpiece, a literal feast for the eyes, and I personally am happy to indulge. So, knowing how award season actually ended up playing out, did France make the right decision choosing The Taste of Things over Anatomy of a Fall? My answer is an absolute emphatic yes. The Taste of Things may not have landed the Best International Film nomination for France, but it put the film on the map in a way that made me pay attention to it, and I hope that makes others pay attention to it as well. When the announcement was made by France, instead of getting mad that the festival favorite wasn't chosen, I got curious. I went and saw it, as anyone who wants a valid opinion on the matter should have done. And look, as much as I enjoyed Anatomy of a Fall, and I really did enjoy Anatomy of a Fall, it's so abundantly apparent that The Taste of Things is a better film. So I totally respect the decision makers over in France for recognizing that and giving the film the awareness it deserves, because it is phenomenal. Seriously, I could not recommend seeing this movie highly enough. Make a date night out of it, go have a nice dinner, see The Taste of Things, and live in the joy of knowing that even though award season didn't give this film the consideration it deserved, you did. Follow me on Letterboxd to see my rating of The Taste of Things, and visit For Real to read more reviews from me and my awesome team of writers over at thisisforreal.com. This is Real Buzz, and if you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to hit like and subscribe.